We're also hearing those incredible stories of survival. Hundreds of people have been rescued so far, some desperately clinging to trees and rooftops to stay safe from the rapidly rising floodwaters. And as we noted earlier, our Maria Villarreal is with the U.S. Coast Guard tonight.
Tonight, we're in the air with the U.S. Coast Guard as they aid in the rescue efforts in central Texas.
Right now, we're hovering over the water of the river about 40 miles down from where those camps were predominantly erected. This is where a lot of the debris has built up in this area.
The search made even more difficult by the dense forest below.
Talk about the importance of the technology on this particular plane that maybe differs from what we're seeing out there.
We got a FLIR camera on the front of the aircraft. You can see back there, it's that little black ball turret up there. But it is a very good camera that we have, and it's also an infrared camera, so we can find heat signatures.
More than 400 first responders from 20 different agencies helping rescue nearly 1,000 people since Friday. Juliet Weldon and her husband were two of them, swept away by the floodwaters.
We came out and it was already raging.
They held on to branches as they called 911 for help.
What's been the hardest for you?
You're calling for help and there's nobody. Where are they?
Crews eventually reached Juliet and her husband, pulling them to safety. But she says they didn't get adequate warning about the potential threat.
They didn't say, seriously, you better be careful. This is like we have this many however inches of rain coming here and you will all be washed away.
Officials continue to say this kind of catastrophic event is something no one could have predicted.
The moment in time when they knew the magnitude of the water, it's a difficult decision whether or not to begin evacuating people or not, because if you have a warning telling everybody to evacuate, you could actually lead them to their death.
It is raining now once again in this area, and weather conditions can determine whether or not a plane, a helicopter can be in the air safely. But regardless, this crew that we were with today, they are committed to the mission of finding those missing people. No matter how long it takes, it is a sentiment that has been shared by local and state authorities. Days, weeks, or even longer.
Yes, a massive operation. Maria, thank you.